dear colleagues, dear Dr. Preuss, in the name of our research unit, Key Concepts in Interreligious Discourses, it's my pleasure and honor to welcome you for this conference in Erlangen. The main task of our research unit, which exists at the Friedrich Alexander University Erlangen-Nuremberg and the Catholic University of Eichstätt-Ingolstadt, is to investigate key concepts in Judaism, Christianity, and Islam, paying attention to the genesis, development, and diverse interpretations of the concepts within each tradition and in exchange with the other two traditions in the past and present. The aim of our scholarly endeavor is to deliver a reliable academic foundation of all kinds of interreligious relationships. We are convinced that harmonious coexistence between religious communities, particularly those related to the three religions we are concerned with, is indispensable for peace in major parts of the world. We are also convinced that there is no better way to achieve harmony and cooperation between Jews, Christians, and Muslims than by strengthening mutual understanding between them on the basis of clear knowledge about the beliefs they share and those which they don't. Interreligious knowledge of the self and the other is the best way to build reliable bridges between the adherents of Judaism, Christianity, and Islam. Then man is the enemy of that what he or she does not know. This old Arabic saying is the motto of our research unit. The results of our conference appear in the book series Key Concepts in Interreligious Discourses, published by Walter de Gruyter. Each volume is dedicated to a concept and includes 3 chapters on the concept in Judaism, Christianity, and Islam. In an epilogue, we offer a concise summary of the chapters and highlight commonalities and differences. We are glad to present the volume on the concept of freedom, which was published recently. Unfortunately, we don't have enough copies in order to give each one of you a book. Here are a couple of copies. Please take a look into them. The price of the volumes is very reasonable, and we would be very grateful to you if you would purchase the volumes and encourage your university libraries to subscribe to the series Key Concepts in Interreligious Discourses. I hope this series would include in 10 years more than 150 volumes. So you would be able to have a sort of a conceptual encyclopedia of interreligious discourses. Furthermore, we publish on our website summaries of the presentations and other materials in 3 languages, English, German, and Arabic, with the financial support of the city of Erlangen. And I'm very glad that Mayor Dr. Elisabeth Preuss is among us. And with the support of the Sparkassenstiftung, we established the video series Briefly Explained, in which the key concepts in Judaism, Christianity, and Islam are briefly and clearly explained in Arabic. With this video series and our other activities, we primarily want to reach refugees and those providing them with support. We wish to also address as many people as possible in order to promote the dismantling of prejudice, to make a constructive contribution towards improving mutual understanding between the different religious communities in and outside Germany, and to counteract dangerous social phenomena such as anti-Semitism, Islamophobia, and anti-democratic radicalism of all kinds. Despite our modest human and financial resources, we make every effort to achieve these goals on social media and on our trilingual website. We are proud to have the first Arabic website at a German university, in addition to a German and an English one. We hope for sustainable funding so that we can maintain, expand, and make our educational peace-building offer more efficient. So the book series addresses actually scholars, and the books, the volumes, the different volumes serve as introductions into the concepts, while on the website we try to address a wider readership. In this conference, we will deal with the two concepts of good and evil in Judaism, Christianity, and Islam. As we all know, it has never been easy to set a precise definition for these concepts. And behold, it was very good. With these words, the Bible concludes its narration of the creation of the world and man. This assessment sounds like a divine seal for the entirety of creation. What comes from God as the source of the good, what is in God's hands, as the Quran states, cannot help but be good. This applies particularly to the human beings created to fulfill the good. The struggle to do good and avoid evil accompanies faithful Jews, Christians, and Muslims until the day when God will judge good and evil. This basic human orientation towards the good is common to the three monotheistic religions. However, do they agree on the same concept of the good? Evil has been a fascinating term for centuries. However, does evil really exist as an independent entity? Or is evil probably just a human phenomenon which accompanies the existence of man? Is evil perhaps even a human invention which should relativize human guilt under the guise of evil temptations? Is evil identical to the devil, or is it only his work? How did evil arise, and how does it arise every time it is perceived? Can there be an end to evil in the world? Both Plato and Jesus considered this unthinkable. The world resembles a grain field on which ears of corn and weeds grow side by side. Destroying the latter would damage the wheat. Therefore, the weeds must be preserved next to the ears until the harvest. Only then can they be separated. According to this parable, good and evil must continue to coexist as long as the world lasts. Religions and philosophers are equally convinced that good will prevail in the end. However, they cannot guarantee this. This conviction remains a matter of hope. But can that which is evil be grasped? What is it like? How is it represented? Does it always have to be ugly, hideous, and despised? Will we be able during this conference to come up with a common definition of the good or of the evil? We should at least try to describe major differences and similarities between them as they are conceived of in our three religions. In addition to our conference sessions, we will have a public panel discussion this evening in German on the conference topic. With this event, this evening, we are launching the series Erlanger Interreligiöse Gespräche, Erlangen's interreligious discussions, in cooperation with the City Public Library. On this occasion, I wish to thank the library's director, Dr. Adrian Lasalvia, for hosting and co-organizing the series of events. I wish to thank also the City of Erlangen for the support we experience always when we address you and Dr. Yannick asking for help. I would also like to thank our sponsors, the Evangelische Kirche Deutschland, the Protestant Church of Germany, and the University of Erlangen-Nuremberg for enabling us to organize this conference. My gratitude goes, as usual, to the members of the research unit in Erlangen, Dr. Katja Turner, Fabian Schmidtmeyer, Jarmila Geisler, and Ariadne Papageorgiou, with the student assistant Maxine Chapo, for putting all their efforts in order to make our conference an amicable and unforgettable event. I wish all of us stimulating and pleasant days. Thank you all for coming.